Auburn football plays tomorrow. Auburn football plays tomorrow at Baylor. The long off season, it's over. I mean, it's basically over. You got SEC.
You doesn't feel like the off season anymore, you know?
No, exactly.
It's done.
Like Missouri plays some high school team tonight. We got SEC football all weekend long after that, and Auburn plays tomorrow. And so today's show is going to be how does Auburn beat Baylor? And a little later on, we'll get into our Village Vice six-pack, our first one of the football season. Some pretty good games to start the weekend off, or to start the season. So he's Zach.
Stop
I'm Brad.
talking.
What?
Stop talking real quick.
What?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Let's break down the Dude Wipes commercial advertisement where you're standing at Toomer's Corner.
Yep.
With a chalkboard.
Yes.
And Aubie.
Yep.
Lecturing Jackson Arnold, Auburn quarterback.
Yeah. Well, he wanted to know. Yeah.
And then the Dude Wipes mascot, whose name is Deuces, correct?
Deuce.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
The Dude Wipes.
Let's just talk about that for a second, because that was pretty crazy. It felt like a fever dream watching it. I can't imagine actually being in it.
Yeah, it's really forward-thinking partnership stuff by one of our new sales guys, new account executives. He just called up Dude White. He just called him up. You're like, hey, we use toilet paper here at Auburn. What if we save the toilet paper for the trees? And Dude Wipes is like, yeah.
It's genius.
What if you save toilet paper for the trees?
It's so great.
That fits perfectly. Let's do something. And so they did. And, you know, it just happened to coincide with, like, Jackson wanted to know what some of the Auburn traditions were. And so I said, well, why don't, Jackson, we just go to Toomer's Corner with Aubie and we'll do a public lesson on Auburn traditions. And the cameras happened to be there to catch it. And it worked.
What was the interaction between Deuce, the Dude Wipes mascot, and Aubie? What were their interactions like off camera?
Professional respect, but also, you know, there's professional animosity a little bit there. You
sizing each other up a little bit?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. And we know Aubie has the upper, as much as we love Dude Wipes, we know that, I mean, Aubie's a multi-time
and it's home. I mean, it's home field advantage for him too.
Home field, right. So, I thought Deuce did a really good job of showing that professional respect and courtesy for being on somebody else's turf.
Yeah.
Deuce, by the way, the guy that does Deuce was the Chicago Bull, Bully the Bull.
Okay.
Bully the Bull, whatever the name is, for over a decade. For like 14 years, he was that every night.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
It was neat to see how that stuff's done. We were there for 2 hours for a 40-second.
Oh, really?
And there's so much stuff that I hope, I don't know if they plan to use it later, but there's a lot of really fun,
there's more.
Really entertaining stuff that was not a part of the original 40-second spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff that we didn't know was coming, like that, just Jackson and Deuce riffing. Yeah, it's good.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. My jaw dropped. Like in 10 years, people are going to think that video is AI.
Parts of it could be AI now. You don't know.
Maybe. Some of it's tricky.
Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So now I've got it almost looks like I'm wearing a lab coat today. I need one of those jackets with, with the elbows, the leather pad elbows,
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like a professor.
Sure.
I had friends who texted me yesterday and say, okay, just so you know, your name in my phone is changing. Would you rather be Dude Law or Brad Wipes?
That's great. What'd you pick?
I picked Dude Law, of course. And he said, got it. Brad Wipes it is. I'll tell Andy.
I think Brad Wipes is incredible. That's really good.
Yep.
All right.
So we were waiting on that yesterday. We had fun with that. So Dude Wipes. check them out.
Yeah. I'll save the toilet paper for the trees.
Save it for this. Just genius. It's genius.
It's great.
Look, we were having fun too with, because like, and this is the last thing I'll say, because I know we got to move on. But you remember like a month ago, they did a thing with the Cleveland Browns, and there was a camera person who fell into a lake during the shoot, and the video went all over social media because one of the camera people fell into a lake. I lobbied so hard for us to try to go somewhere with water and have a camera person fall into the water just to try to recreate that, but they didn't go for it.
We don't really have a whole lot of water near campus.
No, we'd have to go to the Martin Aquatic Center, or you'd have to go out to where the museum is.
The Red Barn.
Yeah, you could do that. Perfect.
I proposed by that lake, by the barn, by the way.
Did you really?
I did. That's where I popped the question.
How about that?
Yep. We sat at some of the picnic tables out there. We had one last talk about like we doing this. We in it for the long haul.
Your proposal.
She's like, sure. And I stood up and I pulled the ring out. I had to ask twice. She was so shocked the first time. I had to ask twice.
Nice. Yeah. Your proposal went viral too, just like one other notable one yesterday. Or Tuesday.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to talk about that if that's okay.
No. All right. Let me tell you this little inside thing from Tuesday.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
What is this?
We're recording. It's fine. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
We'll get
the off season's over.
I know.
Yeah.
Let's talk about other stuff.
Not about football.
Yeah. The Dude Wipes people called us. The thing was supposed to launch at like, I don't remember what time, Tuesday afternoon. But the Dude Wipes were like, listen, because of the engagement, the Travis and Taylor engagement, that's kind of taken over social right now. Do you think we could hold off on this and let that die down a little bit? We're like, no, it's time. Like, it's time to release it. We're not going to hold it for that. I don't think the audience is exactly the same. So, no. But it's funny how those.
I saw more Dude Wipe stuff than Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce.
It was just funny how those two worlds almost collided there for a minute.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So how does Auburn beat Baylor, Zach? Let's get into it. Let's chop it up.
Auburn beats Baylor by lining up and playing football and not helping Baylor is what it comes down to. If both teams play their best, Auburn should win this handily. The only way Auburn doesn't beat Baylor is if they say, here, Baylor, take it from us. Take it from us. We were really good at finding ways to lose last year and the year before, and we're still going to continue to do that. That's it. That's it. But we've talked about a culture shift, a shift in mindset. You bring in all these young, talented kids who want to win, and they hate to lose.
Yeah.
And you got to hope that comes into effect on Friday. And I think we'll know pretty early on, like, the mentality of where this team is.
Well, it's early offense. I think that's the key. The longer this team struggles on offense, the more pressure builds.
Sure.
And the more turnovers magnify, too. Because that was the issue. Like, you fell, but couldn't quite get the offense going against Cal. And, like, 3 of those interceptions were in the last 3 drives of the game where you're trying to play catch-up.
My issue with Cal is there was other stuff. There was a pick in the end zone that we got bailed out on. There was a few other things where that
was
weren't
a fumble.
Called.
Yeah.
And like I think there was a fourth, we didn't convert on 4th down, and like nobody counted that as a turnover. And I'm like, I get it, but so
but it is,
sure, but it was more than just that, right? And the thing with Cal is like the week before we popped for exactly 1 million points, and we're like, okay, here we go. And then the first drive against Cal, they marched down, and KLS has one of the catches of the season.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, here we go, we're good. And then it was just like it fell apart after that.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I guess my point is that it's not like you started fast in all of the games where turnovers were an issue or in all the losses last year. You started fast and then gave it up late. It's that the turnovers came at a time when the offense wasn't – they fell behind. They fell behind because the offense wasn't efficient. So you've got to have early, especially on the road in your first true road opener since 2002, offensive efficiency early. And that's easy to say. It's really hard to do. I mean, you can script, and they'll have scripted stuff. And Dave Aranda's going to have scripted stuff for his defense. I thought it was interesting. There was an article a week or two ago released that said that he's he's trying to evolve as a defensive play caller, that he's adding more. Like in the past, he might have, I don't know, 3-4 calls for his defense, and that's it. And now it's up to around a dozen different things. So that's the stuff that's not on film. That's stuff you can't really rep and prepare for. So that's different. Whose script is better in the first quarter? I asked earlier this week, do you think there's over or under 10 total points in the first quarter? I think for Auburn, that number needs to be over 10.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think if Auburn scores double-digit points in the first quarter, they win.
Yeah, I do too. And
because if you put Baylor in a situation, and like Baylor wants to pass it, they've got the infrastructure to pass the football. But if you make Baylor have to throw it, I think that's when you say, hey, Keldrick, hey, Kieran, y'all look hungry. Go eat. And I think over the course of 60 minutes, that's a mismatch that's going to favor Auburn.
Do you think Baylor wants to pass because you always want to be balanced, or do you think they want to be pass first with Sawyer Robertson?
I think they want to be pass first. They really believe in their quarterback, which they should. Yeah. He's good. And then I think they really believe in their wide receivers. And that also seems to be the area where they've invested in.
Yeah.
They weren't great on the back end defensively a year ago. And they stayed put. They didn't really go out and get anybody. They were fine with it. But they wanted to get better at pass rush, and they wanted to get better at parts of the passing attack. And so I think that's telling. It's that's our bread and butter. That's how we're going to win. That's Big 12 football.
Okay. I don't know that they want to pass first. I think they got a 1,000-yard running back who's a first-team preseason Big 12 guy, 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah.
And especially early in a season, I think they're going to lean on that running game a little more and try to establish that, which is why I think you always want to affect the quarterback and you got to have contain on the edges. But I think those middle guys up front, I think your interior D lineman, your middle linebacker, that's it, up the middle of the field or between the tackles.
Yeah.
To start this game defensively, we'll set the tone. I think they're going to try to run that running back a lot early and get the ground game, because then that opens up the passing game. That's basic, I guess, ABC football is use the run to set up the pass and use all those extra weapons that they have in the receiving core. But I think it'll start with the running back.
Yeah, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable take. You know what else is a reasonable take, Brad?
Wear Roback, you'll look better, feel better.
That's right. Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use promo code BARN20 for 20% off your order. Doesn't matter if it's for performance hoodies, polos, quarter zips, whatever it is. Roback.com. Use promo code BARN20 for 20% off your order today.
My son Boaz was upset with me because I didn't give him credit for which 3 breaks free on Tuesday's show. That was his idea. It was also his idea to phrase the number 1 question like this. We're now 1 day away from the game. So which
hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Let me give just a quick, if you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Quick little life lesson for Boaz.
Yeah.
If you're behind the scenes, you're a producer, you got to live with it. You're not going to get the credit.
Yeah.
You produce so much, I produce so much, and it's like nobody has any clue.
Yeah.
And I run into people in public, they're like, so what is your real job? And I tell them all this stuff. They're like, no way. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not about it's just not what it's about.
That's fair. I did say that I would give him credit for it though. And
that's
on me. Right.
Yeah.
That's on me.
Okay.
I don't want to be the plagiaristic professor. That's not the role I want to play.
A PP, if you will.
Right. Isn't that your other? Never mind. So which one has more fun?
What were you about to say?
Nothing. I was just thinking that between one of the sponsors on your other show and then talking about dude wipes, we got guys covered front to back,
That's right.
We got it all.
Yeah, Village Vice. We got you covered front to back.
Milkshakes for Jackson. Which number 1 on the roster? Speaking of, which number 1 has more fun tomorrow night against Baylor? Is it Champ Anthony or is it Eric Singleton? Like, it's so easy to go Eric Singleton, but
I'm going Champ Anthony.
Is he 100%?
I'm going Champ Anthony here.
Yeah. So is that because you don't think Eric's 100% and just wonder how impactful he'll be in this game? Or do you think Champ Anthony, hey, he's back and ready to lay the wood and just get after it?
I don't want to say too much, but I'm really excited to see Champ Anthony. I think he has a chance to have an incredible season, a bounce back season. I think he's focused, and I just think the entire like Auburn defensive backfield is hungry. I mean, you look at any preseason magazine or any preseason ranking, like the Auburn defensive backfield is not ranked very high, which I think is ridiculous.
I can't,
preposterous.
Yeah.
If you look at last year's stats, which they were fine. They weren't great on third down early in the season, but like holistically over the course of the season, they were pretty solid. And then like, if you want to look at player ranking, they're really good. But for some reason, we're just ignoring all of that all off season when talking about Auburn's defensive backs, unless you listen to one of these local Auburn shows.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing. Like everybody wanted Jay Crawford and Kayan Lee out of high school.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, when they're developed and have multiple years of proven guys,
they're
like, no, let's put them towards the bottom of the SEC. Oh, Caleb Harris, one of the best freshman safeties in all of football. Nah, it's fine. That's fine. Let's don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sophomore
you
slump,
get in
I'm
like
sure.
borderline high 4-star guys with Eric Winters and New Boy Fagans coming in. Oh, and Sylvester Smith. Oh, and Champ Anthony was so good before his leg got injured. Like, what are we doing? It made no sense.
And Zach,
and it got to the point, Brad, where I'm like, am I like hyping these guys up too much?
Yeah.
Hey, are we wrong?
And who they've been going up against in fall camp, Zach? Who have they been going up against?
Yeah, the receiving core that people are rating the receivers high.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, they're eating them. Like it's just over and over and over again, just whooping them. And it does sound like the receivers have had some days lately, which is exactly what you want to hear. That's awesome. But it's very strange. Very strange. So yeah, give me Champ Anthony.
Give you Champ. Is that a season-long prediction or just a Baylor prediction? Champ Anthony, Eric Singleton, season-long, more impactful. Because the initial question was just Baylor. So.
Season-long, I would go Eric.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the Village Vice.
Let me just be very clear here.
Yes.
That is not me saying Champ Anthony is not good and not impactful. We live in this world where it's like you're one or the other, and that's not the case.
No, we're and people.
Very clear. I wanted to pop up. Zach hates Champ Anthony. It's not it. I think he's awesome.
I think we have come full circle from a show we did back in the spring where I forgot to mention Eric Singleton altogether. He just slipped my mind, and you're like, why do you hate Eric Singleton? Why do you hate Eric Singleton? So,
yeah,
full circle moment. I don't hate Eric Singleton. I really like Eric Singleton and Champ Anthony. I'm an and guy.
Did I tell you he reached out to me because I was like not high on them on a show recently? I didn't tell you that. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when we're done.
You told me one. You told me one off the air. I didn't know if you were about to say it.
Same one. No, we're not talking about who it was, but I was just like, you always got to be careful.
Yeah.
Because you never know who's listening.
Well,
and it's like, I've talked you up more than anyone. What do you mean?
I know.
What do you mean?
People are so selective about what they hear sometimes too. You hear one thing and you can totally twist it around. Because when you told me that, I thought that's nuts. He's built this guy up all off season.
Very strange.
Yeah.
Very strange.
You ready to get into our first Village Vice 6-pack?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, let's start right off the bat. Number 1 versus number 3. Texas, Ohio State. Buckeyes, 1.5-point favorites.
I think the wrong team is favored here.
Really?
I'm going with Texas.
So the defending national champions, who didn't spend less on their roster, aren't going to be able to handle a brand new starting quarterback in a road environment. See, that's where I think it comes down. I just don't think Arch in that environment, if he can go beat Ohio State on the road in his first start of the year, then they deserve that number one.
I think Texas's front seven is one of the best in football. You could say it was the best in football. I'm not pushing back on that.
Yeah.
And I think, it's Julian Saint's first start too.
Yeah.
And I think that's the matchup that I'm most concerned with.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm an Ohio State's like my number 2 team, right?
Yeah.
I'm pulling for the Buckeyes.
And Michigan's mine. It won't hurt my feelings if Ohio loses, but
it's Ohio State. It's the Ohio State, please. Thanks.
Okay, whatever. So I think they've got enough. I'm going to pick Ohio State to win it.
That's cool.
Yeah. How about of course this big one that a lot of Auburn fans will be paying attention to. Cal at Oregon State. I'm kidding. We're not doing that game.
Oregon State.
There will be
Oregon State, baby.
Cal may not score. No.
The first time Cal gets shut out. Oh my goodness.
Do you have your coffee mug ready?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Do you have your cheers? Well, never. Yeah. You're gonna wish cheers?
I know what shirt I'm gonna wear next time we record when that happens. That's for sure.
You got a Stanford shirt?
I don't.
Okay, that's too bad. How about, all right, I think Alabama 13.5-point favorites at Florida State. That's a little high. Do you think that's high or do you think that's right?
Who?
Alabama minus 13.5 at Florida State.
No, I don't think that's too high. I think this game is a beatdown. I don't think Florida State is in this game for 2 seconds.
Is that really what you think, or is this the reverse psychology Auburn?
Where's the matchup that helps FSU? Where is it? It's not coaching. It's not quarterback. It's not receivers. It's not corners. It's not trench play. What?
I mean, Gus Malzahn against Kane Womack, I think, is an advantage for Florida State, just in terms of coaching.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know.
Zach.
I don't know. We'll see.
Kane Womack ain't Kevin Steele.
We'll see.
Now, do they have the guys to run what they want to run? I don't know.
I'm just saying, the matchup's not there anywhere for FSU for me to think that they have a shot here.
Here's the point that was made yesterday that I thought was a pretty good point, and I forget where I heard it, but Alabama's got a brand new starting quarterback, and their starting running back is injured, and he's not going to play in the game. So when you go on the road, a true road game, expanded stadium, they're trying to bring hope back in Tallahassee. I don't think Florida State, listen, if Florida State were to pull the upset, they got bigger problems over there than,
That'd be awesome. It'd be great.
Right. Yeah. There's no chance of that happening. Zero chance.
And it's not going to be close at any point, Brad.
Florida State's not man enough to pull the actual upset. Okay.
Sure.
But I think it's closer than 13.5.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
I think you lean on your running game and your starting running back is out when you're trying to break in a brand new quarterback. I don't know that that's 2 touchdowns enough. So that's that one. Here's game number 3. 9th ranked LSU, number 4 Clemson at Clemson. Clemson 3.5-point favorite.
Clemson, wrong team's favorite here. LSU wins this game.
All right. LSU hasn't won an opener since 2019. Clemson 0-3 against SEC teams last year. They love their defense. They love their quarterback. They're playing at home. Why should LSU be favored with all those things in place?
The most important position in all the sports is quarterback. And LSU, I think, has the best one in the country.
Okay. But Klubnik ain't bad.
No. He's also super old.
That's not bad. That's not a detriment, though.
Super old. He's ancient.
He's ancient?
He's ancient.
Aren't he and Nuss the same age?
I don't know. I feel like Klubnik's been playing football for forever. Are they the same age?
Probably.
That'd be hilarious.
Nuss it's not like Nuss is a true sophomore.
Let's see.
Nuss has been there.
He's only 21. You're probably right.
What if Nuss is older? What if Nuss is 22?
Nuss is 23.
Yeah.
When I saw K was 21, I'm like,
that's great. You can't.
That's hilarious.
So now you're flipping your pick, right? Because Nussmeier's ancient because he's so old. No, he's experienced. Give me a break.
That's so funny.
Until Brian Kelly wins one of these, I'm picking who he's playing.
I've said that all summer, and no one's corrected me till right now.
So all summer long, you've been beating this drum of Cade Klubnik's too old.
I mean, it wasn't that drastic. It wasn't that pointed, but I've said it multiple times, and nobody's questioned it. Be like, yeah, that's a good point. Is the only thing I've got.
By the way, when did age become this detrimental thing? Oh, he's too old.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that with basketball last year, right? It's like, oh, Auburn's got all these old guys. I'm like, not entirely accurate, but also like, why is that bad?
It's also clearly not bad.
Oh, that's so funny. That's
Give me
so funny. I'm thinking all the feelings since I've said that now, and I'm just thinking back. That's so funny.
How about Notre Dame and Miami? Notre Dame a 2.5-point favorite.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
Did you take Clemson?
Yeah, I took Clemson.
Okay.
Yep. Just for you, TCU at North Carolina. Bill Belichick making his debut as the Tar Heels coach. TCU is a 3-point favorite in Chapel Hill.
Man, like, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if the Bill Belichick thing is going to work.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take TCU here.
Okay. I don't know what I want. I wouldn't touch this game.
No, for sure.
I would never touch this
100%. Yeah. I mean, there's so much you just don't know.
Right. And it's going to be a spectacle for a quarter. And if it's a good game, the attention will stay on it.
It's going to look weird.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the novelty. And people will tune in at the beginning for the novelty of it.
Yeah. And North Carolina's posting some videos that have popped up on my timeline of him coaching.
Yeah.
North Carolina football practices. And it's wild.
I mean, I guess that's what they would.
I mean, it's a similar feeling of like watching you next to a chalkboard in Aubie.
Yeah.
At Toomer's Corner.
Yeah.
Teaching Jackson Arnold and Deuce, the Dude Wipes mascot.
Yeah. Very similar.
It's just like, this is different.
Exactly the same. Yeah.
This isn't something I ever thought I'd see. And I don't know if I want to see it or not, but I can't look away,
It is. It's exactly the same. It's a perfect comparison.
Not a train wreck. Like people say it's a train wreck. You can't look away. I'm like, it's not that. It's
just a novelty.
It's different. It's like Tom Brady in Tampa for those years. It's like, what? This is odd.
Yeah.
It's strange.
It's like that year Cam Newton was a Patriot and Tom Brady was a Buccaneer.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That happened.
Right. I mean, if
that doesn't sum up COVID in 2020, I don't know what does.
It's one long COVID dream is what it was.
Yeah. It's like, was that real life?
Right. I got to get out of here. I got a flight to Dallas to catch. So, and then a drive to Waco. So the last game, Auburn.
Baylor. I'm picking Auburn.
2.5-point favorite. They covered in 2.5.
They do.
Yeah.
They win by 10.
I like that. I like 10. I think Baylor we're not talking about their offense enough. I think the defensive line needs to play very, very well, and they better start fast.
Sure.
But I think they can do that.
Sure.
I think we're underselling Baylor's offense a little bit.
Maybe.
But I think Auburn's defense is equal to the task. So
I do too.
Give me the Tigers. 1-0.
1-0. Hope is restored.
Yeah.
And then we wait till week 4 to have all the same questions again.
We have all right. We'll talk about that. But we'll have a 2-week homestand and everybody can be happy and excited and it'll be phenomenal.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good stuff.
All right. Next time we talk, Auburn will have played a football game. Hopefully we're happy and excited to talk about it. I think that does it for today's show, Brad Law. What a great offseason to spend with you. I'm glad we don't have to do it again for a while.
Likewise. We appreciate everybody hanging with us through the offseason. A lot of great stuff coming as the season officially kicks off. Remember, until next time, everyone has vices. Make sure Village Vice is one of yours.